Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Earthbound with Magicklorelai.
Hey guys, hope you guys are enjoying this.
So because I didn't show it off last time, here is the map. And it actually shows you a good bit of the area outside the town for once.
And of course there are 3 pyramids, that's interesting.
But one of them looks significantly bigger and...
Well, I imagine that's where the plot advances.
Yep.
I'm just saying it's interesting, given the area that they're emulating, that they have 3 pyramids.
And there's the hint guy.
Of course. And there's some random guy standing out in the desert.
Yep.
I sell water to those who are thirsty. It's expensive, though.
And bottles of DX water are not bad.
And I imagine that's actually really important for poo. I think it was a good buy. It is expensive,
Yep.
but
his 40 psychic points restored per bottle.
No.
Unfortunately, that drains the last of the money I brought with me.
Yeah. And also Jeff has a sunstroke.
Yep. Which is triggered even if I'm standing perfectly still.
I could just picture like, while you guys are bargaining for stupid water, I am getting sunstroke. Well, that's why we're getting the water. Oh my god. It's adorable.
Yes.
It's the beautiful
The
UFO.
beautiful UFO that uses Life Up Alpha.
How could you kill it? It was wearing a ribbon, and everyone knows that if you wear a ribbon, monsters won't hit you as hard. Royal iced tea. What's that do?
I believe it's pretty much just restoration.
Royal iced tea, the highest quality produced by tea expert Mr. Y. Todar, who carefully selects only hand-picked tea leaves. Long ago, only aristocrats at a king's court were allowed to drink this tea. If you drink this, you recover about 60 HP. That's not too bad.
Oh yes, and something I forgot to mention the last video. I learned just how wrong I was about something. Pooh, his mirror ability. It's not a reflection, it is literally a copy ability. He tries to turn into another monster.
Oh.
The reason I forgot about this is I never got it to work. And any of the other times I played and I used it went, oh yeah, it fails every time I try. So I never bothered with it.
So it's kind of like Gao's ability in Final Fantasy VI? Not this shit again.
Not
this
exactly.
This is actually a photo opportunity. This is in front of a fucking pyramid and a sphinx, no less.
Yep. Fuzzy pickles.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
For you, maybe! The door of the pyramid is firmly seared. Let me guess, we have to deal with the fucking sphinx. Oh dear.
And we have
5
that.
slots.
We have 5 slots.
Are you a thief, a warrior, or one who has come to see my majesty? Therefore, what will you do? Oh, this was what the hieroglyph...
Now, do you remember that one little odd bit
Yeah,
in the hieroglyphs that had the little numbers?
telling you what order to do these in.
Yeah, that's what that's referencing directly. So I remember what they are. So this was the dot, which means 1, 2, 4, 5, and back to the start.
Huh.
Made a star.
Warriors, enter now. Search for the Hawkeye. Silver monkeys, please step down.
And welcome to the pyramid. At least we are not in a risk of sunstroke in here.
That is good.
But
There's something on the wall there.
luckily it did not notice us.
Oh, those can notice us.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Also bugs.
Also, well, that makes sense. The arachnid! I love how it has 3 exclamation marks.
Yep.
3. Arachnid! Damn, Jeff.
So, of course, these things poison.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? That's not too bad.
Nope.
Still not nearly as much in comparison with that fucking red caterpillar. Oh yeah, someone was poisoned.
Yep. Luckily, we also have the next level of healing now too.
Yeah.
The 3rd level of healing deals with the paralysis and such.
Oh, this one's even moving. Oh.
And when they move, that's when they're going to come after you.
I see.
Luckily, these are not overwhelmingly difficult.
Do they have a nasty attack?
Nah.
Oh, well, good.
Not really. They can do party-wide status effects.
Ah.
So on their own, they're generally not too difficult. So let's tomb Rob while we're here.
Why not? Ta-da! There was a viper. Dude, this actually makes fucking sense. If you open a fucking casket, you deserve to find a fucking snake.
But
Of
it
course,
curls up in our pocket.
Taking it and then putting it in your pocket is an entirely different thing.
Yeah. As you might have guessed, you can use that as a one-time attack
Oh, there's a snake in the wall.
to potentially poison.
The lethal asp hieroglyph. This is not how hieroglyphs work, by the way. At all. Fortunately, they're easily defeated.
Yes.
So you're just deliberately engaging them now?
Well, if I hadn't have hit him, he would have come up from behind.
Yeah. That would have made things a lot more difficult. Nice. Please keep criticaling.
Yeah, it does help. The criticals are definitely helpful.
Unfortunately, you can't force a critical.
No.
Not unless you have some kind of actual, like, item that makes you critical. Alright.
And the thing you want to do in here is to try to only fight one enemy at a time. I know, that seems like common sense, but really that's the only real risk you run here is getting swarmed by a group of enemies you can't take on all at once because they'll all hit you with status effects, which means it'll leave you pretty much...
Ooh.
Yeah. Here come 2 of them.
Could be worse.
Luckily, they lined up for us.
They could have been in different rows.
Yep.
Well, that's good at least. You going for the quick takedown?
Yep.
It's always a good idea. Nice.
And you may think this is a waste of the big bottle rockets. It kind of is, but it's peace of mind more than anything.
Oh, does it seem suspicious, huh?
Just a little, yeah. So we want to go this way first.
Do they respawn if you leave and enter the room again?
The hieroglyphs are not supposed to.
Oh, but they have?
They have. Unfortunately, that's what some of the hieroglyphs can do to you. They can give you a cold.
Oh. And does that stick with you?
Yeah. It's easily cured, but still, it'll cause you to do damage. It's like smaller version of poison. And that's how they give you the cold.
Mm-hmm.
They cough on you.
I guess. Because, you know, that's what you expect out of an Egyptian pyramid, is getting the cold. I continue to enjoy the music of this game, though.
And see, this is what the snakes can do. The snakes can lock you down, basically. They'll do that wrap around you and hold you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're literally stuck doing pretty much nothing for up to 3 turns.
Okay. So it's like an almost extended version of being solidified.
Yeah, it is being solidified.
Right.
It just can last up to. It generally will only last 1, but can go for longer.
I'm just saying in general, it's not quite the same thing as being solidified, at least in terms of you're not being for. Oh, good, the casket's now attacking.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Thankfully, we have something that will work very well against a purely physical attacker.
Why is he perpetually running?
I don't know. Maybe that's the state he was stuck when he got petrified.
I guess.
And now he's paralyzed.
He does have huge feet, though.
And now this guy has a 10 of hit points, but the only thing he can do is try to physically attack us. So as long as petrification holds... all it does is take a little extra time.
Mm-hmm. And it stopped moving.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't become tame, it just stopped moving.
Well, it's essentially a statue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how a statue would become tame.
A statue that looks like a casket. Ah, fuck. Hi! Grabby hands, Biggie?
Yep.
You
Just
know,
another version of the Shattered Man we ran into
yeah.
way back.
It doesn't look like he's wearing pants. He probably, in fact, is not. But it doesn't even look like he has bandages where he needs to. This is not
All
appropriate.
he is a statue.
Still, this is not appropriate for the children's. Especially because he's pink, and that clearly means he's gay, which we all know is terrible for the children's. Oh, no, poo.
So guess who gets to defend the rest of the turns here?
We are not going to be dealing with poo trying to attack us.
Smack us and sitting there smack Paula in the face.
Huh. Pooh is on guard. You know, there's something about that statement that just does not feel right.
But Pooh is on guard.
Yes. I'm not really arguing that. I'm just saying that it doesn't sound right. Paula got over her cold. Ta-da! There's a bag of Dragonite inside. Nice.
Yep.
So you got 2 of those now.
Mm-hmm. And those are one of those funny little items that you will store and store and... See, the snake did not come back.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we didn't deal with his buddy while we were here the first time, so...
Time to kill the Anubis. Sorry, Guardian Hieroglyph. Stop coughing on me, God!
It's like they like spreading germs.
Oh, Pooh. You seem to have caught a cold. Now that just sounds like I'm being petulant. Oh, Pooh! Of course, it's a good time for a little round of healing.
Well, Ness was over 100 points low, so...
Yeah. Did this guy respawn, or was that just one we didn't handle before?
He might have respawned.
You're clearly paying close attention, guys. We have fantastic memory at all times.
Yep.
As you can tell if you look at our body of work on either of our channels, how fantastic our memory is, always. We never forget anything.
Especially not what Pooh's mirror ability does.
To be fair, you haven't played in a while.
Yeah. And I just remember mirror being overwhelmingly useless, so...
Ah, it looks like you got hit by both. Oh,
Nope.
no, just the one.
The funny thing about these hieroglyphs, they don't attack together.
They don't gang
Other
up.
enemies might join them, but yeah, when it's just one by himself, no, another hieroglyph isn't going to jump in on the fight. And thankfully, invincibility period after getting in a fight. Means we can just bypass him for now.
That's good. So, Pooh, how is this arrangement at being Ness's slave going?
I don't think he's enjoying himself.
Nah, given his expression most of the time. Alright, let's try and take this down as fast as we can. Hit him hard and get out. Thank goodness you missed.
And thank goodness that didn't.
Mm-hmm. Not to take care of them one at a time. Nice. Keep criticaling. Ah. More criticaling!
Yeah.
I demand it. Damn it. It'd be really nice if Ness could critical.
Yeah.
Like all the time. Very nice.
That's what Guts does, really. The higher Guts you have, the better odds you have of getting criticals.
Nice. Ta-da! There's a speed capsule. Nice. Is that like a permanent upgrade to speed?
Yep.
There's a couple life noodles. But the casket was empty. But nobody came.
And Ness is a little slow.
How do you drink a capsule? I guess you take a water with it, but still.
You know, well, I mean, it could be like one of those little... Could
Gel?
be a capsule you open up.
A gel tap capsule? No, that wouldn't be when you open up, but still.
Well, remember, capsules are also just containers.
True.
So...
I just thought it would be like a pill. That's my assumption if it's affecting your performance. Nice!
And that's why we keep the Franklin badge on pretty much throughout the whole game.
Very nice.
Because every now and then you get hit with something that makes you really need it. Thankfully, this guy is not someone that we need to worry about too much from that.
Nice.
Worst we get from them is poison. We're in a group, they solidify everybody, so we're stuck just taking hits until that wears off.
Shit. That would suck.
Yep.
Also, kids, don't fuck around with snakes. Just a general bit of advice. Or caskets. But we don't have a choice, do we?
Nope. We won't let us in.
Alright. Boss fight.
Luckily, this is pretty much just an upgraded version of the things we've been fighting this whole time. So...
Nice. You don't have to even go to the Mega?
Nope. Omega is an all. That's what Omega does.
Right.
Yeah.
It did not work.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you gotta paralyze him.
Fine, we will We will hit you with the hardest stuff we got. Just so you're happy.
Well, I don't think he's going to be happy to be hit with the hardest stuff that you've got.
Unfortunately, I don't think he solidifies. Oh, he does. Cool. He didn't when I fought him the last time. He didn't when I fought him last time. He was not going to solidify.
I don't think he solidifies. He solidifies. Oh!
Thanks, game.
You know, that's what these games do. They make sure that they have to prove you wrong at the earliest opportunity. Oh, look, they're going to gang up on you.
Yep.
Huzzah. But yeah, no, if you may remember my first playthrough of Dragon Age, and I'm talking about the spiders, saying, they only drop toxin extract. And as I'm saying this, I open up a spider to find chainmail. This,
yeah, I remember that.
Me. Because I had never, ever, in at least 3 playthroughs up until that point, picked up chainmail from a spider.
And now you have.
And on that playthrough, I certainly did.
And the funny thing is, you said you'd never run into it, but every time I ran that section of the game, I always got chainmail off of that same spider.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, I had assumed, based on my own experience. Okay, again, that thump was the same thing that I described before. Was me putting the lip balm back on the fucking desk. Ta-da! A rain pendant.
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds really useful.
Anti-freeze, for the most part.
Ooh.
Not all that useful here. It doesn't have a special pendant on.
Well, it wouldn't really help him, would it?
Put it on Jeff.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, keep it on Jeff.
That'll be useful for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and give that to Jeff.
Nice. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. I don't know why Jeff is talking like that, I guess.
So you remember that casket looked suspicious.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this room, but I'm not going to because that's going to attack me.
Great. Oh, but that... Wait.
Because it didn't hit the person with the Franklin badge.
Oh, who has it now?
Jeff.
Oh.
Jeff or Paula, one of the two of them.
I see.
So anyway, notice the big, funky, standout tile.
Gee, what could that possibly mean?
Someone must have stepped on a switch. Something up above is moving.
Let me guess, it's a strange casket.
Maybe.
Was that the music chime that you were talking about before?
Yep.
Okay, so we solved another clue.
Yep.
Can we help you, Cat?
I don't know if we can help the cat, but we will find out between videos. Because it is time to end this one.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, when we return, we find out if indeed the strange casket moved for us.
Hope to see you then.
Later all.